Hey everybody, welcome to Art Recycled. Today we're going to do a digital silhouette using fall leaves. And we're going to use Autodesk Sketchbook to do this, and some layers in Autodesk Sketchbook. And so I've decoupaged leaves before. This was originally a lesson I found that was not digital. You can go outside, find fall leaves, flatten them with a book, and then use Mod Podge and paint it on. But what I found is with young kids, it's really hard to get the leaves to stay still. Once the Mod Podge dries and they start to cut out their silhouettes, the leaves fall apart. So I was thinking, what's an easier way to do this? And I thought this would be a really good digital lesson, showing kids how to do silhouettes and cut out shapes in Autodesk Sketchbook. So the images that I'm going to use today, you could go outside and do a nature walk and collect a bunch of fall leaves and take a picture with your iPad, or just go outside and do a nature hunt and just take an iPad and shoot a digital image at the ground. But I found my images on Wikimedia Commons, all in the public domain. And so just to make this video easier, that's what I'm going to use. So I hope you enjoy this digital lesson, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, you're going to see me tap Autodesk Sketchbook there in the upper right-hand corner. It brings me to a blank slate. I'm going to hit the rectangle with the mountains and the plus. That'll bring me to my photos. Make sure that Autodesk Sketchbook has access to your photos in your settings on your iPad or phone. Then I'm going to tap that layer with the leaves. I'm going to bring it in. I can make it bigger by separating my fingers. I can twist it. When it is the way that I want, I'm going to hit done. When I hit done, you're going to see it on the right-hand side in the list of layers. See it over there? It's in blue. Then I'm going to bring in the picture of my animal. I'm going to tap the rectangle with the mountains again, bring in my chipmunk, make it bigger by separating my fingers, get it the size that I want, and then when it's the size that I want, I'm going to hit done. You're going to look over to the right again, and you're going to see that the chipmunk is now on a new layer in the layers list. See it there outlined in blue? I'm going to tap on the chipmunk, and I'm going to bring down the opacity. There's a bar down there. You see, I tapped it, and now I'm bringing it down. That makes the chipmunk a little bit more see-through so I can see my leaves through it. I'm going to tap the chipmunk again. That menu goes away. Now I'm going to tap the layer with my leaves. This is really important. Make sure you're on that layer, and then you're going to go up to the menu bar and you're going to tap the rectangle with the arrow in it. That is your select tool, and it's going to bring up a menu, and you want the tool that's all the way to the left. That is your lasso tool. You can see it there at the left-hand side. Selecting that, I'm now going to take my iPad pen or stylus. Definitely having one of those is easier than your finger, but you can use your finger too. Trace around your animal slowly. You're going to see this dotted line that is kind of being traced around your animal there. But remember, you're tracing it on the layer with the leaves. And so as I go back and I go all the way around the animal and I go to where I started, it's going to close up that shape. And when it closes up that shape is going to look like it's kind of vibrating a little bit. All right, so I'm going to make sure I'm still on the layer with the leaves. I'm going to tap that layer, and that's going to bring up a menu. I'm going to hit the tool in the upper left, that's copy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to tap the plus, see the new layer there? It's outlined in blue. I'm going to hold my finger on it and drag that layer above the chipmunk there. Now I'm going to hide the layer with the chipmunk and the leaves by tapping the eyeballs in those layers. That creates a slashed line through those layers. And now I just see the outline, right? So now I'm going to tap the new layer, the one that's blank, and I'm going to hit paste. And when I hit paste, that's going to take the cutout shape from the layer with the leaves and put it into the animal there. And now there is my silhouette. And so now if I want to print this, I can adjust it right now before I print it. I can, pull my fingers apart or twist the animal, get it the size you want, then hit done. And then that's going to bring me back to the main menu, kind of in Autodesk Sketchbook. If you look up to the left when you're back in the main menu, you're going to see a rectangle there. I'm going to tap that and I'm going to hit share. When I hit share/export, that's going to bring me to a different menu. I'm going to hit share again, and then I'm going to hit JPEG there because I want to print it. And when I hit JPEG, I want to hit best. That'll make it the best image quality. And then you can hit another menu again, and you're going to see airdrop, you're going to see save image, or you can print it. So you can send it to a computer if you need to print it that way. But that basically ends my project, and I hope that you love this digital lesson on silhouettes in Autodesk Sketchbook. I hope to see you next time in Art Recycled. Bye.